Isaiah Sharp with the Idaho News 6 forecast.
I mean, what a way to kick off the weekend. Idaho's weather is showing out. Great conditions today, more of the same heading into tomorrow. It is going to be a beautiful weekend with light chances of showers. I want to put a little asterisk right next to our forecast. It is still going to be great. Temperatures are looking nice and skies are looking great too, at least into Saturday. Currently seeing upper 70s. I don't think we're going to reach into those 80s. And with the light winds that we're feeling too, probably going to feel like 70 nonetheless. So go out and enjoy the great conditions that are on the way. A look at our live radar. We do have some activity up into those mountain ranges. I highlighted this a little bit earlier. Close to Pine, a couple of lightning strikes up into the Cascade area. They're seeing some showers. The question is, though, Treasure Valley going to get any activity over the next couple of days? Well, let's look into it. I remember on Wednesday, we saw all that thunderstorm activity pass on through earlier in the day. And heading into this weekend, there are chances of showers moving on in. So let's start with the areas that will be affected. Definitely on Sunday around the lunch hour, the LeGrand area, Baker City, even into those western central mountains, McCall and Cascade could see a couple of showers moving on in. Later into Sunday, we've got a little bit of development. You can see a couple of those cells popping up just to the south of Boise and Murphy, to the north of Homedale, up into the mountain ranges. Lots of activity is expected for them. So that's a for sure. But we'll pay attention to these storms. So make sure to tune into my newscast tonight at 10 o'clock. I'll have at least an update on this future cast and going into Saturday as well, because we'll have to pay attention to these showers as they make their way in. After that, skies should clear out nicely going into Monday, and temperatures expected to take a little bit of a dip as well. Here's what we're expecting temperature-wise. This high pressure ridge is going to bring in some 90s for the valley floors, and the mountain ranges should be sitting into those 70s or at least upper 60s on the way. The focus after that, this low pressure system that's going to draw in moisture and bring in potential showers for the Boise area. That's what we're going to be paying attention to over the next 72 hours or so, is the chances of storms moving into Sunday afternoon for the Treasure Valley. Mountain ranges will see a little bit of activity as well. This is a little bit of a populated map in comparison to some other. The Futurecast I showed you a few moments ago shows a bit more precise. This is a little bit of a broader brush, and so just pay attention going into Sunday. We might not see that much precipitation move on in, but it's still something to be wary of. Temperatures expected to dip and then warm right back up as another ridge builds on into the area, bringing in those 80s once again for Wednesday and Thursday. Beautiful skies are going to come along with that as well. So I can't promise a completely perfect weekend, unfortunately. Sorry about that. At least Saturday is going to be looking nice, but the work week, that's going to be looking mighty fine. So get those evening walks ready to go as you're going to be enjoying those 80s on the way. You'll enjoy 80s tomorrow as well. Across the board, we're going to see those low 80s in the Treasure Valley region with mostly clear skies too. Nice cool nights expected falling into the 50s. It feels as though fall has finally started to arrive. Temperature sitting into the 70s for McCall and Cascade, 70s for Idaho City and Pine as well, 80s everywhere else. In Riggins, Idaho, always showing off with some of the warmer temperatures in the region. Those temperatures are going to be great for the Hyde Park Street Fair as well. Go enjoy some of the free concerts out there. 80s on the way and a 30% chance of showers. I can't really give too much higher than that. I know the Futurecast showed a little bit of rain passing on through, but we'll pay attention to it over the next couple of days. Quickly after that, we do see that fall in temperatures, but it's not going to feel too terrible. 71 expected to be the highest going into Monday, then 77, warming back up into the 80s, and those skies. That's what I'm going to pay attention to, as very clear conditions are expected for our work week. And going into the next couple of weeks, I would pay attention to these temperatures because this is probably going to be consistent. Just a bounce between those upper 70s and low 80s are on the way with mostly clear skies. But pay attention to Sunday. Might see a couple of rainstorms in.